Friends, welcome to the stage one of the world's most interesting minds. This mind is encased within a human skull, which itself is attached to a human body. That's what it says, I swear to God. Together known as Mysterion. He's a fooler of Penn and Teller on their hit show Fool Us, as well as a star of stage and online with over 80 million TikTok views. He bombed on AGT, but who gives a shit? Open your mind and welcome the man who sees tomorrow, Mysterion.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mysterion, the man who sees tomorrow, Sunday. Yes, I was known as a mentalist, and the Oxford Dictionary definition of what a mentalist is: an individual who uses deception, lies, and deceit and trickery to create the illusion of psychic ability. The other definition is someone who's completely lost their mind. Now, I don't know which one applies to me. We'll find out today. And before we start the show, I need to have 3 volunteers, and I have a very interesting way of finding my volunteers. I'm going to toss this lawn dart into the audience. Catches it first. You don't seem to have a problem with that, miss. What is your name?
Pat.
Pat, I want you to imagine right now a pack of cards. And I want you to open it up. Go ahead, open it up in your hand. And I want you to shuffle it. Perfect. And I want you to take one of the cards out. And I want you to look at it. And I want you to tell me what card you are looking at. Go for it.
Out loud.
Out loud.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. All right, I have one in the pack. That's not the effect. That would be garbage. Okay, I'm going to take this Queen of Hearts and place her right here on the table for now. How about you, sir? Name a card. Any card at all that comes to your mind. No, not that one. So, you sure? Okay. Not a lot of people pick that card, the 7 of clubs. That's 1 in 52 people might pick that card. All right, there's 2 cards. And finally, right here in the front, you, sir. Any card at all?
Jack of Diamonds.
Jack of Diamonds. Tonight's show, anybody here can do with the right training. It's true. A child can do it with 30 years practice. You had no idea what I did to this deck before the show. Is that correct? I don't know you. I didn't meet you in the past or set anything up. And in fact, if anyone can prove that I've set up an audience member in any way, I'll give them, I don't know how much, sir, 20 grand? Perfect. 20 grand of his money right into your bank account. Now, that being said, everybody, what color are these cards on the back?
Red.
Perfect, because the strange thing is, you all chose cards that are from another pack. A blue queen, a blue 7, and of course, the blue jack. Give them a big round. That being said, I need to take one of you to psychic school. Has anybody here ever thought they might have the gift? I like how you're pointing at him, you're pointing at her. Everyone, you think you might you might be psychic?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question though before we take this test. Have you ever got caught cheating? No, at school.
Yeah.
On a test.
Definitely.
Oh, good. Oh, yes. So, can you come down here to a big round of applause? I used to cheat at school. I used to get straight C's. It's true. I would look at the smartest person in the room. I know it's his birthday. I was about to say it, but you ruined the surprise. Well, happy birthday. I used to cheat at school by looking at the most intelligent person in the room and picking up their answers. And I got straight C's. It's true. Now, the answers are on this piece of paper. So whatever you do, please don't give it back to me under any circumstances. You understand?
Yes.
Perfect. There it is. And your name, please?
Scott.
You're right. Scott. I'm from Canada, America's hat. And I brought Canadian money, and we're going to have a little lesson on what we call 2 of our coins. This is a $1 coin. It's completely brass, and it's known as a loonie. This is a $2 coin. It's both silver and brass, and it's known as a toonie. I don't know who named it. It's just what they are. So, what is this? The loonie or the toonie?
Loonie.
Perfect. What about this one?
Loonie.
Perfect. How do you know? You can see them. Yeah, you can see them. What if you couldn't see them? What if I just thought about it and I tried to put it in your mind? You know what? Toonie, you're absolutely right. That is the Looney right there. Give Scott a round of applause. No, stop applauding. Stop applauding. That's a 50-50 chance. You have to do better than that, Scott. Okay, Scott. Looney or Toonie? What do you think this time?
Looney.
You can't see it, can you?
No.
Because that's exactly what it is. Give Scott a big round. Little longer and stop. Okay, so now that's 2. We're going to do it 3 more times. If you get the answers right, you will receive a huge round of applause. If you get the answers wrong, you will receive a mild electric shock. All right, what do you think of this one? Looney or Toonie?
Looney.
You're right. How the heck are you doing this, man? There's like a mirror behind me. You don't. Okay. We're gonna do it 2 more times. No. Okay, got it. Looney or Toonie?
Toonie.
Ha! It's the Looney.
Shot.
That's okay. He's allowed to get 1 wrong.
Electric chair.
All right, not quite yet. I think the only thing that is going to be shocking is his results. Watch this. Toonie or Looney?
Looney.
You're absolutely right. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. So, you landed numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5 correct, but you missed on number 4. But that's okay. That's okay. This isn't about him getting them all right. This is about him and what he's holding in his hand. You see, I told you that those were the answers to the test. I didn't say it had anything to do with getting them right or wrong. Go ahead and open that piece of paper up, and let's see how you did. Because it states, number 1 correct, number 2 correct, number 3 correct, number 5 will be correct, but number 4 will be incorrect, landing you the 80%, exactly what you landed. You are now certified psychic. Give him a big round of applause. Those are yours back to results. But before you go, before you go, I have a question for you, because I've given you a bit of my gift for your birthday. The question is, you were honest a moment ago, are you going to use your new powers for good or evil? Oh, I like this guy. Give him a big round of applause. Awesome. I love traveling around. I travel around everywhere I go. I have my favorite restaurants that I go to. If I am in LA, I go to a place in Burbank called Pinocchio's. If I'm in Halifax, Canada, I go to this amazing seafood restaurant that's there called The Wharf. If I'm here, well, I'm here for the first time, and I actually went to Apollo Pizza across the street, which they're quite good. They're not sponsoring me or anything, but they could if there's any staff or management here. There's all sorts of different places that I've collected takeout menus from. Old school takeout menus, Nashville, hot chicken. All right. We got Yanni's, the Friendly Greek in Athens, Georgia. We have, of course, Sushi on Bloor. That's in Toronto, my home city. All different takeout places. I'm going to assume one of you right now that you enjoy food. Is that correct?
Food.
I was talking to her.
Oh.
I'll get to you in a minute. And touch 2 of those menus. I want you to just take out 2 of them. Go ahead. All right. 1 more. Throw them away. Now you're going to take 2 out, holding them in your hands. Go ahead, take 2. 1, 2, throw them away. Now we're left with 2 more menus. Take 1 out, throw it away. Leaving you with Sugo, the pizzeria. Sugo, you can order slices. In fact, there are tons of different slices in this menu. Let's take a look. There's the meatball slice with ground beef, garlic, and onions. There's the Vini Massimo, the party size, 4 toppings, your choice. Anything you want, okay? And they're all different. There's the meat lover. There's the quattro formaggio, 4 cheese pizza. There's all different types of slices that you personally can choose right now. I want you to take a look at their lunch specials and order one of the specials. If you would just say one of the slices out loud. The Uncle Scotty. I love the Uncle Scotty. I crave it when I'm on the road. In fact, I'm craving it right now. I have a way of getting anything I want whenever I'm on the road, even if I'm not in the city that I'm craving the food from. Let's see what's on the Uncle Scotty. There it is right there. You can validate for everybody that this says fungi, or mushroom, okay, pimento, olives, and tomato. Is that correct? So let's repeat so we don't forget. Mushroom, pimento or red pepper, olives, tomato. Listen, I don't know how you did this. I have no idea. But earlier today, I took a slice of pizza, wrapped it in tinfoil, and I've had it hiding nice, keeping it warm in my armpit. Now, I'm willing to share. Want a bite? Hesitant? No, yeah. I'm gonna open this up. Let's see what's inside. Because if that's the Uncle Scotty, with of course mushrooms, red pepper, tomato, and olives. If that is the Uncle Scotty, that's unbelievable. Friends, tomatoes, red pepper, mushroom, and indeed olive. Do you want to have a bite? No? Give her a big round of applause, everyone. My favorite slice. No, listen. To keep me out of your mind for the rest of the night, you may wear this as a tinfoil hat. Give her a big round of applause, everyone. All right. See what's going on here in the room. I'm sensing a name. Name beginning with an R. Is there somebody with an R over here? Who's the R name? Is that you? Yeah? See, I could have said any letter and someone's going to put their hand up. You know that, right? Yeah, what's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby. Huh. Okay, I'm going to be back to you in a moment. Over here, I'm sensing a name. Is it Mary or Mary Ann? Who's Mary Ann? Put your hand up. It is you right there. And you're from town. And the person you're sitting with is also a name beginning with an M. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is it Mike?
It is.
I met them in California. I told them about the show. And I'm glad you guys made it. Keep them looking right for his office. People of your word. Now listen, I was in California a few months back. I think we met at one of the hotels there. And I went on a little stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. My mom loves it when I send her postcards wherever I visit. The funny thing is that I go to about 40 or 50 cities a year. And so I'm constantly sending my mother postcards. So I kind of stopped and she got mad at me. And so I kind of buy them here and there. And anyway, I have this one and I forgot to mail it to her. It's a Hollywood postcard. I got it from one of those shops on Hollywood Boulevard. And it's filled with famous faces. Faces that you might recognize, such as, well, let's just say Shirley Temple. There's a very famous face from classic Hollywood. There's also cartoon characters on here, like Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny. Don't pick one of those characters, please, okay? And if you don't know who the face is, don't guess. I want you to pick somebody who you completely recognize. I want you to look at that, look at a face, say you got one. Are you sure?
Yes.
And there's no way I know who you just chose.
Correct.
It's not a guy, is it?
No.
I'm right, it's not. And singer?
Yes.
Lady Gaga?
Yes.
I thought so. Can you come down here to a big round of applause? Give her a big round of applause. Don't listen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 5. Okay, there's about 50 faces on here. Come down, please. Yeah, there's about 50 faces on here, and there are a lot more than 50 famous people in the world, right? You are?
Alana.
Oh, hi, Alana. I'm Mysterion, Doctor of Mentalism, PhD and ESP of the Duke University Department of Psychic Research and Paranormal Study. What we are going to do right now is a demonstration in two-way telepathy. I want you to take this pen, and I want you to imagine in your mind right now the name of any famous face. Could be someone that was on the card, but you know what? Don't pick someone on the card because that could be too obvious. I could be influencing you. You could choose anybody at all. It could be a sports player. It could be a singer, could be an actor, could be somebody who's passed to the other side, be anyone at all. And I want you to print down the name on that card, but let me say, I'm not going to look, and I'm not going to watch the pen move. Because if I watch the pen move, I've wasted enough time in my life to figure out what somebody's writing. All right, once the name is printed down, let me know.
Yes.
It's completely printed?
Yes.
And it's face down and safe for me to turn around? Perfect. Pass it to me face down. All right, amazing. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to only think the answers, okay? First of all, is the cap closed?
Now it is.
Perfect. All right. Look at me in the eyes. And what's your last name?
Water.
Don't say it. Think of the answers. Okay? Just testing. Just testing. Okay, now look at me in the eyes. And imagine in your mind right now, if the person that you're thinking of is still alive. Don't say anything. Just think about that. And imagine that in your mind. And you're going to give me a thumbs up in a moment if the answer is yes, and a thumbs down if the answer is no. So look at me for a moment. Okay. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Still alive? Got it. Okay. 50-50. Okay. Look at me for a minute. Are they primarily known for being in sports? Look at me and think of that answer. Okay, show me the answer. Yeah, I thought not. Now it's a 25% chance. If I get the next answer right, it's a 10% chance, and just by fluke. Are they primarily known for being an actor? Look at me for a minute. Yes or no? That's where you go. Now it's getting weird. Now it's getting real. Okay. Is it a man?
Four.
I want you to imagine what they do. Look at me in the eyes, focusing on who they are. I want you to imagine what they look like if they were to walk in the room, how they might be dressed, how they might sound if I was to hear them in an interview, or what they might do if I watched them in their element. Close your eyes for a moment. I don't want you seeing what I am writing down. Okay, open your eyes, please. For the very first time, who did you freely choose?
Madonna.
Here's the craziest thing. When you get back to your seat, I want you to look underneath your seat because there is an 8x10 photo of Madonna sitting there. I knew you would pick Madonna before the doors even opened. Go grab the picture, hold it up and show everybody. It is mind-boggling how I can pick them out of a crowd. It's almost uncanny, like I have a superhuman ability. Is it there? No? That would have been a hell of a trick, though. All right, guys. Pretty wild. I want to try an experiment with somebody here. I want to try this experiment with somebody who's into weird things like cryptozoology. Anyone here know what that means, cryptozoology? You know? Anyone? Class? What is it?
Cryptozoology?
Cryptozoology.
Zoology.
Yeah, what is it?
Animals.
It kind of animals.
Animals in a weird fetish way.
No, not even close. I've had many answers given to me over my career. That's not the answer. No. It's actually animals that may or may not exist. Creatures like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. I guess the one around here is the Jersey Devil. You know what I'm getting at? Canada, we have the Cabbage Town Tunnel Monster. I'm not kidding. It's this weird creature that lurks under Toronto. But I have a book on cryptozoology right here, and it's filled with, cryptids, such as, let's say, I don't know, the unicorn is technically a cryptid, medieval cryptid, the basilisk, the tadiwah of the South Pacific. There's, of course, Bigfoot and the Yeti, the mermaid. And some of these cryptids, at one point, were thought to be a myth, but ended up being real, like the West African lungfish, a fish that could breathe, that was purported to be just a fantasy, but ended up being actually discovered in the 1930s. Can I borrow you for a minute, miss? Yeah, you. Can you come down here to a big round of applause? Come on down. Big round of applause. You and I are going to connect right now, but I have to tell you something. I'm going to override the way you see the world. So, come over here for a second. Do you believe that this type of thing might be real, like Bigfoot and that kind of thing? You do? Good. Okay, because I believe it as well. I've seen a cryptid. I dated one in high school. All right, I'm lying. I never had a girlfriend in high school. I'm a magician, guys. All right, now. Say stop on a page and look at the first word on the page, but not the word in the title, just the first word in the sentence. And they are all different, yes? Okay, take the book, now look at me, and think about that word. Imagine it appearing across the air as if we're children and we're watching a television show like Sesame Street where they're teaching you how to spell and the letters are appearing on the screen. Just think about the first letter. Keep thinking about it. D? Okay, good. Oh, you just thought of the whole word. You just thought of, I saw that. Say the word out loud. Dark is right. Give her the round of applause. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I could have cheated. When I was looking at that book, I could have peeled the corner back, peeked at the word just after you looked at it. So I want to ask you to open the book to any other page, one with lots of words, one that there's no way I would know what page you're on. And now look at a word anywhere on that page. It doesn't matter to me what word it is. Just make sure it's a word that's longer than 8 or 9 letters, longer than summertime, something like that. Do you have a long word?
Yes.
Okay, put it to memory.
Okay.
Close the book. All right. Sir, what do you feel the first letter of the word is? Say it out loud.
S.
Is it an S? You had one job, sir. One job. All right, what was the first letter of your word? Q. That tells me the second letter is a U. That's every word in English language. But the S that this gentleman sensed is one of the most prominent letters in the word. In fact, I think it appears twice in a row. Is that correct? Are you sure? Positive. I had one job. Okay, so ask me that. Now, this is a word that you saw in this book. And I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I'm just picking it up. It's just a test, because in a minute you're going to do the same thing. You're going to tell me what word I'm thinking of. Is it quarrelsome? I'm going to write another word here. A word that I found in that book earlier on tonight. Before I came out here, I thumbed through it. Close your eyes. I don't want you to see what I'm writing. I don't think... Okay. Don't think it's going to be too easy for you to do this. So I'm going to give you a hand. Open your eyes. I'm going to tell you the word with my mind. I want you to look at me. I just imagine right now that I'm writing on one of those boards. And I'm printing down a number between 1 and 97. That's because there are 97 pages in this book that have text. Whatever number you see right now in your mind, say it out loud for everyone to hear. 83. Look. All different, right? What page is that? Oh, like by chance, it's the West African lungfish. I mentioned it earlier. That's just circumstance. Now, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to bring it down the page, and you're going to say stop on one of the lines. Ready? And say stop on a word. Read that word out loud for everyone to hear.
Symbol.
Symbol. How'd you do that? You just felt it? Because symbol's exactly the word. Stay there for a second. I gotta be honest with you. I've been programming your brain the entire time. Things are sometimes there that you believe are real but really are not, such as cryptids. Say stop on a page. What page number is that?
57.
And what do you see?
Alien.
An alien. There it is. On page 57. Hold up for a minute, please. You saw the alien? Or was the alien suggested? You actually saw it? You actually saw the alien? Or was it suggested? You saw it. Okay. A lot of times people will make outlandish claims like they see Bigfoot in the wild or a UFO or that little green men from Mars were in their backyard. And then when they bring their friends or family to the site, cryptid's gone. There's no evidence. You really saw an alien, huh? On page what? 57. What page is that?
75.
What's this?
69.
That's,
67.
what's that?
57.
Well, where's 57?
Yeah.
There's no alien. There's no page 57. You see, this is the weird part. You all saw the alien?
Yeah.
Watch this. Look at my eyes. Whenever you want, say stop.
Stop.
Right there. Whenever you want, say stop. Go over there. There's a hippopotamus over there. Pick it up. Underneath is an envelope. Don't worry about the hippo. Put the hippo back. He was guarding the envelope. Bring this up. Open it up. You see, friends, there's no way you could have seen page 57. Hey. It's much easier that way. It's called an opening in the bag. It's like when I was a kid, you rip things. Yeah, sure. What do you see? Red. Name. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Give her a big round of applause. Two-way mental telepathy. Pretty wild. All right, stole some cutlery from the hotel. I'm going to play with who is going to be. How about you, young man? Join me down here to a thunderous round of applause. Come on down. I have an interesting ability that I've been doing this since I was a kid, maybe about your age. How old are you?
16.
I was a bit older than you. Come on over here. I was about maybe 17, way back in 1999. Okay, go ahead. Take one of these out, any one you want. Make sure it's real. Make sure it's made out of steel. It's not made out of plastic. It actually is the real deal. Yeah. And we're going to do a little experiment with metal. We're going to try to bend the metal with thought. Okay? And before we do that, do you think that that's possible?
No.
Good answer. Do you think that I can control your mind or your body with just influence? Like, for example, do you think I can turn your hand over without touching it? No. Okay, we'll show you. Put your hand out. Palm up. See? Easy. And here's what we're going to do. Come here. We're going to start with my fork. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to give it a little rub. And if you notice, the more I rub it, the more it will actually start to bend. Now, look, I'm just going to give it a little shake. And that's, in fact, solid. I want you to check that, make sure it's the real deal. And the tine, it's not made out of rubber. But you didn't pick the fork, you picked the spoon. Check it. Wave it in the air. Will it to bend? Focus. I want you to think the word bend nice and loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Think it louder. Louder. Hold on a minute, kid. I'm gonna help you. Watch this. There it goes. Gonna start to bend. Now, if you take your hand and you just put it behind there, go ahead, right here, and Slowly bring it towards the spoon.
Oh.
90 degrees. That was done. That's solid, right? But you don't trust me. You think it might be my rings. Here, open your hands. You're not wearing any rings. Hold your hand over it. Hold your hand out like this. And watch. I'm going to imagine right now that the spoon is warming up. You feel that? The energy going into your hand, isn't that weird? How it feels like there's almost like electricity? Watch, I'm going to slowly turn that. You can keep this because I don't want you going home and saying, well, you know, I saw a guy at the venue and he used a prop. We're going to let you keep this. Open your hand. Guys, that's corkscrewed into a knot. 360 degrees. That is a actual spoon that's going on. Now, here's what you're going to do. I want you to take this, put it in your pocket, and now look at the audience. Watch this. By show of hands, who here is afraid of spiders? Just put your hands up. Good. Put your hands up high. Pick one of them. Pick one. One that hasn't been up. Was that in the back? White? Oh, you. So you can blame him after, okay? Come on down. Give him a big round of applause. Thanks, buddy. Walk out. So you're actually afraid of spiders.
Yeah.
Like, are you terrified of spiders?
No, just like, rather not, like,
You'd rather not hang out with spiders. So if there was like a garden spider, would you be calling your friend to come over to your house to like catch it or?
I wouldn't say so. I would just be like, I just get away.
So you're okay to tell everyone what's in the bag. Go ahead, put your finger in the bag. Put your finger in the bag. Yes, I'm sure. There might be something in there. I don't know. Let's just see what. What's in the bag? What's in there? Nothing. No, fear is in the bag. Fear is in the bag, friends. See, I suggested something. I suggested a spider, and of course, I'm not going to pull out a spider. That would be cruel. But the idea planted a seed in your mind that there might be a spider in the bag. Put that in your pocket. Don't worry about it yet. Yeah, keyword. And I brought with me some cards that are printed with some of the top phobias that affect people. First, clowns. Are you afraid of clowns? Oh, I got the perfect person, right? All right, what about, how about sharks? Not at all. I always found this one funny because if you have a fear of sharks, just don't go in the ocean. Right. I don't like needles at all. You know, I'm terrified of needles. Unfortunately, I have to have one almost every week because of blood work, and I'm petrified of getting that needle. Same with tiny little holes in patterns. You know, this is an interesting phobia, but it's actually rooted in ancient humankind. It was a defense mechanism that we had because a lot of plants that were poisonous actually had that pattern. And so we evolved to kind of push that away. How about haunted dolls? You afraid of those? Yeah, right? Annabelle and all these creepy dolls. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these cards and you're going to go through them and you're going to pick any one of them and you're going to take it out, you're going to look at it, and then you're going to flip it over and you're going to read what's on the back in any order. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to listen and I'm going to hear a slight variation when you say the phobia, because no matter how hard you try, you will never be able to hide the little bit of fear. So go ahead and pick one of those phobias. When you have it, flip the card over and start reading now.
Needles, holes, witches, germs, numbers.
You did it. You did it on germs. You did it on germs. Is that germs? The front. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You see, when we try to hide something, we actually inadvertently expose our thoughts. It's like telling a lie, unless you're a real experienced liar. Usually when people lie, they'll do that. They'll wipe their face or they'll put their hands in their pocket. Same thing with the way we talk. Now, these are all different phobias. And I don't want to scare you, but I do want you to help me with this. As they go before your eyes, as I go through them, I want you to say stop at any point.
Stop.
This one right here. You're sure?
Yeah.
100% positive.
100%.
Of all the ones you want that one. Snakes. Good.
Yeah.
You afraid of snakes?
Depends. Yeah, yeah.
Who you are? Okay, so on the back are other phobias that are also in the list, but also some that aren't even in this. And I want you to say stop on one of them.
Stop.
Read that one out loud.
The dentist.
Are you afraid of the dentist?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not in the slightest.
No.
Okay, good. But also too bad. 1 in 7 North Americans are terrified of the dentist. If you had a nightmare about going to a dentist, what would the worst, most horrible thing that can happen be that happens in that nightmare? Say it out loud. What do you think it is, friends? Worse.
Oh.
Yes! Rip out all your teeth. Okay, come here for a second. Take that bag out of your pocket. Fear is one of the most stupid and irrational things that we have as a human. We no longer need fight or flight, unless, of course, you're meeting Gino Mozzarella in the street at night. There is no reason to have fear of illogical things like clowns. In fact, sometimes when you fear something so much, you manifest it. Like, I used to be afraid of standing in front of a crowd. And I decided that fear has no control over me. And sometimes, though, the opposite can happen. You manifest the fear, and then it becomes reality. Some call it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Some call it the impossible. Because you could have chosen any phobia, and let's make it reality. Give him a big round. Take one, peer pressure. Thank you very much. We need 4 people to help me out with this experiment. 4 individuals, but here's the only caveat. I want you to be artists to some degree. I would like you to have some artistic ability, maybe the ability to draw. You're an artist? No? You're pointing? You can do it? Who's an artist? You're an artist? You're an artist? Come down here, ladies. And you, sir, you're an artist? Yeah, and somebody from over here. You as well, come on down to a big round of applause. Hey, come on down. Now listen. How you doing, man? You are? CJ, good to meet you. And you are? Madeline, how do you do? And you are? Ruby, of course, Madeline, CJ, and Jenna. Okay, Jenna. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. You're going to be my assistant, okay? Here's what you're going to do. First, hold this up. Make sure you can't see through it. There's no way that I can see through it. Don't put it on. Just take a peek through. You can't see a thing. Is that right?
Correct.
Perfect. You are going to take this board. You are going to take this board. You are going to take this board. And finally, you get this board. Now, here's the thing. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to collect the boards. When you collect them, please collect them face down. Face down. All right? I'm going to take off my glasses. That way I can't see anything at all. And I'm going to put on the blindfold. I want you all to think of something that means something to you. It could be an item in your home, a name of somebody you care about, a place, a city, maybe even a word. Anything at all. And once I'm blindfolded, I want you to draw it or print it down on your pad now. We have 4 minds. These are not coming out of a book or a pack of cards or a wallet. These are 4 individual thoughts manifesting from anywhere. Please don't draw something dirty. All right. I can hear you laughing. I know what you're thinking. All right. Anything at all? And when you have your drawing, turn it face down. And if you, Jenna, would collect them all face down and place them there on the table. All right. Now, I have no idea, of course, what they drew. Mix them up first, though, Jenna. Mix them up in a random order.
Finishing our drawing.
Perfect. And place them face down on the table. Now, in a minute, I'm going to take off the blindfold. And I'm going to look at the first drawing. And I'm going to try to figure out, they're all there?
Yes.
So I'm going to try to figure out whose the first drawing belongs to, okay? So this is the first drawing right here. And I'm going to take off my blindfold right now. And I'm going to combine all the different methods that I use tonight. Sight. I'm going to listen to what you're thinking. And I'm going to try to discern who drew this image of a puppy. Yeah. I want you to look at me. Say no. Did you draw this image?
No.
Say no. Did you draw this image?
No.
Say no. Did you draw this image? Say no. Did you draw this image?
No.
You're a terrible liar. What I noticed was a slight smirk, a shift in your body language.
It's my dog. It made me happy.
Well, it should. You did draw this image? Yes. Very good. Give her a big round of applause. Now, we're going to get back to that in a second. That being said, obviously we have 3 left. So, the next one, same thing. My children. Did you write my children?
No.
Did you write my children?
No.
Did you write my children?
No.
Did you write my children? Say yes. Did you write my children? Did you write my children? Say yes. Perfect. Did you write my children? This is yours. Is that correct? I thought so. Give him a big round of applause. Now, that means only 2 more to go. You would think it gets more easy. It actually gets more difficult. And I'll prove to you and show you how. One of you wrote, my bestie Marie. And I have a feeling, just by looking at you, I'm going to say my bestie Marie. My bestie Marie is you. Is that correct? It is. Give her a big round of applause. Now, pass me that pen. Here is the hard part. Come on over here for a second. I didn't even look at what you drew. Stand here to my left. I want you to imagine it. I want you to imagine right now the image that you drew on that board. And look at me. Because this image comes from your heart. This image actually contains a heart in it. Is that correct?
Yes.
And it pertains to you and somebody here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your partner?
Yes.
And their name? Sam? Who's Mike? Just kidding. All right. Get in trouble with that one. Let's have a look and see what you drew. Oh, what is that? Is that both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, cheesy. Little itty bitty stick people with a heart. But guys, that's exactly what I drew. For a minute. Thank you guys. You can go back to your seat. Now, I want you to stay here for a minute. I'm going to tell you a story. I was born on Halloween. And when I was a boy, my parents told me that Halloween is because it's my birthday. And I, of course, believed them. I went to school one day. I stood up in front of the class, much like we're standing here in front of the audience, and I thanked everybody for coming in dressed up for my birthday. And you know what the class did? What do you think they did? They laughed at me. And it was at that moment I realized that my family had lied to me, and I started to cry. I wept so much that the teacher had to call my grandfather, and he had to come pick me up from school, bring me home. I sat on the couch watching a Halloween special, and through a veil of tears, I fell asleep through trick-or-treating on my own birthday. You knew it too. The worst day of college I ever had. It was awful. Halloween really is my birthday, and I love scary things. In fact, I own a small museum up in Canada, and it has the 5th most haunted doll in the world. It's not Annabelle. It's not Robert the doll. It's a little bit lower down on my pay scale. It's Walt the doll, ranked number 5 on YouTube's most haunted. I watched an episode of That's Incredible back in the day. Remember that show? And it featured the Walt doll. And it scared me so much that later in life, I actually discovered it in a private collection and purchased it. I buy a lot of weird things. But this ring is one of the weirdest. Now, I'm not sure if you can really see what's going on, but there's 2 pins that are sticking up on this ring, and then it's just a normal ring. What do you think this ring is used for? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with talking to the dead. What do you think it is? What's that? Not a microphone. It could might be a microphone. Yeah, maybe. I'll tell you what it is. This is a ring that would be worn by a spirit medium. And what would happen is they would wear it on their hand with the pins facing out, and they would sit everyone around a table, and there would be a tiny nail in the table. And as the lights dimmed, they would connect the ring to the nail, giving them just enough leverage that at the right moment, they could lift the table and make it look like there's a spirit. Now, this ring belonged to a famous Canadian medium. If you would hold that, please, and close your hand. I'm going to show you some chalkboards. You can validate there's nothing on them. And we're going to see if we can communicate with the spirit here at Smoke and Mirrors. We'll put this forward. I will not go near those for a moment. You're going to have your eyes closed. If you would stand a little bit towards me, put your arm out like this, and close your eyes. Imagining right now that ring in your hand. And imagine right now someone tapped you. Where did you just feel someone touch you? Show me where. Perfect. You felt someone touch you on the back a second ago? You're sure? Open your eyes. Keep your hand closed. Did I touch her back?
No.
I didn't touch her back. Where was I standing the whole time?
Right there.
And you actually felt someone that was there. That's weird. Because some would say that maybe, just maybe, that there's a spirit here in the room. Now, do you know the name of the medium that owned that ring?
No.
Hold the ring. Close your eyes. Imagine right now the name that's coming to your mind. Open your eyes. Say the name out loud.
Jessica.
So Jess, a very current name for an old medium. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
That is in fact the name that's written on the paper.
Yeah.
I want you to take this, hold it in your other hand, and give me the ring back. There are 4 chalkboards sitting on the table. I'm going to give you a choice of 2 of them. Just touch one of the stacks. You're sure? Hold those in your hand like this. These ones here, we're going to use another time. If, in fact, there is a spirit here, hold them up like this.
Together.
Absolutely. In the room, I want a message from the other side for our guests, the committee here tonight. You're going to feel your hand get cold. Feel that? Getting colder on the stage? No. Say yes. Watch this. Because deception, trickery is all you need to make the impossible come alive. Your hands. A message.
Aw.
Saying good night. Thank you, kindly. Thank you very much for helping me. Thank you very much. Friends, my name is Mysterion, PhD and ESP. I will see you in my favorite place, the future. Good evening.
Wonderful.
Give it up for Mysterion! Gino, how to get yourself some